Hello, all my YouTube friends. We'll be glad to be with you today, and we're going to all wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. I got Heckle and Jekyll here. They're all primed up to throw some flour around, probably make a heck of a mess. We're going to make an old recipe. It's my grandma's.
And her mother's.
Babka in Poland means
Mm-hmm.
grandma. And that's a picture of my grandmother. And Gigi's here. And what we're going to make today is what us American called Pierogies, but that ain't how you pronounce it. So we're going to ask Gigi how you really pronounce Pierogies. How do you say it, Mom?
Pierogi.
Okay, there you have it by official Polander, because I can't say that. My tongue don't roll like that. So we're going to get busy and start making some of these, and we're going to get probably a lot of flour on a lot of things, because I'm not a clean cook anyway, but I try to get involved in this every year. So come along with us and we'll see what kind of mess we can make and see how they turn out. Today, Gigi, my mom, won't be in the film because she's recovering from shingles. So she's fine to be around now, the doctor said. That's no problem. But she's still got some scars going on and some swelling going on, and she don't want to be filmed. So that's okay. She still come along. She can mix the stuff up, help us get along, and it'll turn out a lot better if she gets involved. So you'll probably see pictures of her hands, but you won't see pictures of her face. So thank you very, very much for understanding. We're very, very glad that we have another Christmas to do this with, because in February she'll be 91. So we're pretty blessed to still have her around.
3 cups of flour. Now 2 eggs.
How much salt was that?
10 tablespoons. A half a stick of butter. Well, I use the butter. I just cut it in half then. I think I put in that cup and melted a little bit. Now I need a big spoon. I'll probably have to get in with my hands. Well, I guess you can tell by now I'm the grandma. And we're going to use the yellow bowl. My mother used that ever since about 10 years old when I first started making homemade bread. And I would not want to make these things without using the yellow bowl. Think about her all the time at Christmas time. She used to teach me, she taught me how to make homemade bread when I was Ella's age. And I mixed and mixed, and I said, Mom, ain't we ever gonna get done mixing this bread? I said, I've been doing this a long time. She said, but you're not done yet. So that's how we learned to cook.
You want to peel it off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it on. Well, you go skin it like a squirrel, huh? That's the way to do her. Well, folks, Gigi got the dough all mixed up. Now we got these potatoes. We've already boiled them. We did this last night and cut them up. So there's no need seeing you suffer through the whole thing.
No, now we gotta mash them.
Now we're gonna mash them. We're gonna take an onion, chop this onion up, and we'll cook this in a whole stick of butter. Look at that, Owen. How you doing, Owen? Owen is crying. He's so happy today. He's crying. Look at him.
Back away from the onion.
I'm telling him to take it like a man. Just stay here and take it, Owie. You can take it. Take it like a man.
Don't get your head back. That burned my eyeballs. Your face back.
Watch out. I'm going to put a little salt in here. You just got to salt these to taste. I'm just going to put so much for now.
Get her him a stick of butter.
Oh, he's cut. He's cut.
Owen got a little paper cut. He got a little onion juice in it.
Oh.
He'll be all right.
Not that good. My eyeballs. What a cook.
We're going to take these minced onions, put a stick of butter in the frying pan, add this to it, and then we're going to saute them until they're translucent. Owen's going to grind some pepper in it. All right, Ella's got the potatoes all mashed up. We got our onion sauteed, translucent. This is all goes in together. I learned that word translucent watching the Food Channel. I just always say the onions are done. And we're making the fillings for our pierogies. And Owen is going to get them all mashed in there with the potatoes. Look at, pull it this way. And pull them together. Can you do that? Poopa might help you a little bit because they're kind of stiff. You mash them up and we'll turn them in there. We'll work together on it.
Here we go, kids. Have to put the flour so the dough don't stick when we roll it. Now we'll get a piece of dough out. There we go. Now let me see if it feels the same all over. Just now a little bit more. Okay.
What we're doing now, Ella's going to separate the yolks from the whites.
Now it.
And we use an egg wash. We will like brush it on wherever it folds over. And that makes sure it'll seal. Because if it's got too much flour on it, they won't seal. Throw it right in here when you're done, sweetheart. That's good enough. Do one more. That'll give us plenty. We add a little water.
Now we got to put our potatoes in so we can roll them out.
You can talk also to help.
Now I'm putting the potatoes on the dough.
Yeah.
Now we got to flip the dough over. Now you want me to just put a little egg wash on that.
Give it here. That's fine. You can just run across there.
All the way across the edge, honey. There you go. That'll work.
Yeah, the girl here on this side a little bit, sweetie.
Over there just a little bit.
Yeah.
Now
we turn it over. Then we got to cut them. This is our cutter that cuts our pierogi out.
And it crimps.
And it'll seal them the same time.
See how this pierogi cutter's got a crimper on the inside. So when you cut it, this thing crimps it.
See, it makes it just like
Ellie,
this.
you want to do one?
I want to do one.
See?
You can do the next one. Let Ellie do this one.
Could have had more potatoes in it, but I wasn't going to make that bigger one. But If I don't have one of them, I'll take a quart jar ring and cut it out, or anything that's round, or a can. You have got an empty can, you can use that.
Come on, Owen.
Yeah, Poopa.
Yep, hard as you can. No, okay, now you got to turn this. Push down here and turn it a little bit to cut it, and then you push this down to crimp it. Now push it down. Now see how good a job you did. Oh, you're amazing, Owen.
I just remember doing it every year. Just miss my mother from doing it with, because she's the one that taught us. She feels that all the girls need to learn stuff like this, because that way they can make different things. When you can't able to get in and get some stuff, you can make your own then.
If they don't quite seal, you can take a fork and you can seal them like this. Or you can take your fingers, pinch them like this. This is what I usually do. It's fast, it's easy. So you don't want no openings, otherwise it'll get in there and all the potatoes will boil out when you boil the doggies. My grandma was 100% Polish on my mom's side.
Yeah.
And her dad was 100% Norwegian. I want to tell you a little story about the Norwegian stuff. I guess it's their state fish or something called Luna fish. I'm probably not pronouncing that with a rolled tongue, but we call it Luna fish. And one day when I was a kid, I was like 11 years old.
We had 12 different dishes on the table for Christmas, and lutefish was one of them.
So we're at the table, and I was always a bashful kid anyway. Of course, you can see I've grown out of that, but I was a very bashful. And I ate some of that. My uncle put some of that Luna fish on my plate, because they'll have you pass your plate. That's the nastiest stuff you ever ate in your life. It's slimy. It's boiled fish. It's slimy. Like you could pick up a spoon and just like this and string all the way to the floor. So you know what that reminds you of, don't it? Oh my God, I got it down. I hurried up, made a lot of food behind it. And I could feel it starting to want to come up. I don't know, you can't do that, can't do that. I was just getting done with everything, and I was going to get out of there. My uncle, John, told his wife, Sophie, so give John another big help in that Luna fish. You know how bashful he is. He ain't going to ask for it. She put a pile on my plate. I was so sick. And I said, I'll never, ever, ever let anybody give me that stuff again.
My dad loved it.
If you like Luna fish, yeah, comment below. If you've experienced like I did, comment below. But my grandpa, he loved it. But I don't know.
There's nobody else did. My mom had 12 different dishes on the table. And that was, you said that's what the Lord had. And now you think, how did she ever remember to make all them dishes? But all of us girls would help and bring something home. But nowadays they don't do things like this. But I still like to do a lot of the things that we did when I was young, what my mom taught me to do.
That's why we want to get the kids involved, the grandkids involved, so we can carry on these traditions. We just think it's important that we keep on with the tradition so that kids can learn it and you pass it on and pass it on.
It's good for kids to learn, because someday they're going to be a lady and have a family, and get married and have a family, and they won't have no problems. They'll know how to do all that. Ella here, one day she wanted to help me make homemade bread. So she did, and I showed her how to do different things. Well, she tried a few things herself, and she ended up making her daddy 3 small loaves of bread, and it looked pretty good when she got done with it. Better than mine did when I first made bread.
Folks, these are Pierogis. These are what we call Pierogi tails. This is what my daughter Emily really likes.
Me
just
too.
roll them out like that. Cook them just like that. We call it doggy tails. There's no filling in them. It's just dough.
Some more ones.
Folks, what we usually do, we'll make these like in the fall or ahead of time. What we'd like to do is you put them on a sheet pan with a little flour, and you just set them on the sheet pan, put them in the freezer. When they freeze, you just take them off there and throw them in a gallon bag, freezer bag. They'll keep a long, long time. And that way, when you do want some, you just got to take them out, throw them in boiling water. We'll show you how we prepare them to eat because we're getting to that point. So follow along with us. Getting our skillet hot here. Going to put another stick of butter in. Folks, this is not no low-cal deal we come up with every year. We're getting this butter melted down. I got to saute another onion. In this pan over here, we got bacon frying. And back here, we got water going to be boiling. We can put our Pierogies in there to boil them. Okay? Hold on to the bowl good. It won't hurt you. Yeah, you want to turn this fire down low once you get your pan hot because otherwise onions will burn. Keep her down low. We'll put a lid on it. We'll let them saute that way. Okay. I'm going to gather up some of these and start throwing them in the boiling water. I get the bacon out here. I put it in a bowl. And when we're all done, we'll pour the butter, onions, and bacon over the top of these Pierogies when they're done cooking. Well, we got our onions sauteed. I'm going to set them off for just a second. We're going to take these Pierogies out of the water and we're going to put them in this bacon grease and we're going to fry them. These cooked about 12 minutes is all it takes. We're going to put them in there. Get them all fried up in this grease. This is not a low-cal diet. That's why we do it like Christmas and Easter. Folks, you talk about being good. I'm telling you now, this is fine dining. I'm talking finer than frog hair dining. That's how fine it is. So we want to brown them a little bit on both sides. We'll get the rest of these out of the pan. Now we're going to take these sauteed onions, put them right on top. Folks, this is some real good eating right here. Like I said, we just do it twice a year, but it sure is good. Then you take the bacon, spread it all on top. And that's what it looks like when you get her all done.
I hope that you enjoy our Polish food today. It's going to be real good.
Well, folks, we want to thank you very much for coming along with us and joining us in our home. And we all wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we're going to sit down now and enjoy some of this fruits of our labor. So thank you very much, and God bless each and every one of you. There you go,
It's
Gigi.
good, don't it?
We're going to get one.
I want a dog tail.
There's your dog tail.
Emily loves these things.
I'll try to find those ones. There it is. Here's a dog tail.
Merry Christmas.